I'm on matinee. I ain't got $7.50 to pay.
Everybody now.
Dude.
What?
Dude.
What?
Dude, you know what'd be sweet?
Besides you shutting the up, what?
If like that knocked up guy like made a movie with like the Green Goblin and it was like an action film, dude, and like flew up and they were like shooting each other and
Pineapple Express is what we just saw, is kind of what this numbskull over here was describing, which stars Seth Rogen and James Franco, a.k.a. the Green Goblin. And they play a couple of stoners, potheads, dope smokers.
Well, one's a pot dealer and the other's a customer.
Exactly, and the customer is Seth Rogen, and he's and in the movie he's what do you call the guy that goes off and says you got served, because it ain't just fun for a dance movie now.
It's a process server.
Okay, all right, yeah, he's the process server. He goes around serves subpoenas.
Yeah,
he serves what?
Damn, man.
Leon, control your partner over here, all right?
I'm trying, man.
What do you mean partner, man? Just because two guys hang out together.
Okay, now Seth Rogen on his way to go see his dealer James Franco, he sees a murder. And after he sees this murder, the guy who does the murder, he sees him speeding off, says, hey, we got to get that guy. He goes back to James Franco, who's somehow connected through this murder. Don't ask how. He's the guy's a big criminal. And from that point on, we get a chase film with these two stoners who are running from people who want to kill them.
Right.
So, are you staring at me, man? What is it? You got, I'll tell you what, while he gets his thoughts straight. Why don't you?
Well, you know what? I'm not one for stoner comedies because, I mean, I don't really like. I'm not a big fan of pot. It personally makes me paranoid. And I realize another thing I don't like about pot is like I just don't like stoners themselves. They're pretty annoying. So I went in this, and sure enough, I was right. Just because the audience are people who are stoners. So any reference to pot, they laugh way too hard.
They're like the people who know Shakespeare and go see Shakespeare movies. They get all the pot humor, and of course, they're going to be the first ones to go, I've done that. I smoke pot like that.
Yeah. You know what? Is the phone ringing? Oh, that's my heartbeat. I'm sorry. At some point, the movie becomes less about being stoned and more about the action in this chase. And it's actually pretty funny. Once it gets going, I thought it was a damn hilarious movie.
Dude, it was like really funny. I really just enjoyed everything about it. And what you guys are talking about, I mean, it is a stoner comedy, but it's a stoner comedy that's an action film, and that's what makes it different and why people are digging on it, why it's getting the hype.
Been a lot of hype for this movie, and it's even been touted by some sources as being one of the greatest stoner movies ever made. Now, I kind of disagree with that shit. I think Half-Baked as a stoner movie is probably a better stoner movie because, as you said, this is an action film. And I don't think the action parts are directed all that well. And I think that the movie has a tendency to ramble at some points. But, damn, it is funny. And the reason why it really works is because Seth Rogen and James Franco, they work great together. They are a great comedy team. And James Franco is actually really good at being a dumbass stoner. We've seen him be so serious in so many movies. I think that fool really was high on the set. I think they put something in his water. Now, what's the name of that guy that played the guy Red, the one who had all the
Danny
guns?
McBride.
That guy is funny, and he's one of those dudes who's appearing in everything.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of work lately.
Well, he's getting a lot of work in the same circle.
True.
Like when you look at it, it's all the Apatow stuff.
It's that sound. You don't hear that? Hey, Corey, man, I can't go back to jail.
What? I never knew you went to jail.
Well, I didn't. Man, I'm a black man. I was born in jail.
All right, y'all are weirding me the out. Let's just go ahead and get these ratings out the way. Carlisle.
Oh. Well,
yeah, you give it full price. Shut the up. Leon.
Wasn't that crazy about it at first, but then I came to love it full price. Now let me go.
And I give it it was damn
Trying to make it real.
it's